What? So season 10 of Supernatural is over. I'm sorry this video has come a little late. There's been a lot of things going on lately, but I haven't forgotten. Before we get started, spoiler alert, this is my review for the finale of season 10 of Supernatural. So there are going to be spoilers. So the idea of this episode is mostly they're trying to get the mark of Cain off of Dean. That's pretty much it. But a lot of shit goes down while trying to get rid of the mark. So in the season finale, Dean is just getting crazier and crazier because of this mark of Cain. He's just becoming more ruthless. He doesn't care anymore. Like, seriously, the episode before the finale, there was a huge death count in that last episode. Seriously, I think my jaw was on the floor for most of that episode. And like at the end of the last episode, where he nearly killed Cass, like I seriously thought he would, but he didn't. Oh, thank God. Cass is my favourite character in Supernatural, so I'm so glad they didn't kill Cass. So Dean has ran off. Sam and Cass are trying to find Dean, but Dean doesn't want to be found. So Dean is working a vampire case with the help of Rudy, who has been mentioned in the past. And I liked Rudy, he was a cool guy. So later in the episode where, thanks to Dean, Rudy dies, like seriously, come on, it was Dean's fault that Rudy died. He kept saying to the vampire, you're not going to kill him, no, it's fine. He needs you, Rudy, he's not going to kill you. Then the vampire killed Rudy, so... And then you see Dean's face. Didn't look like he cared that much. And the other thing about Dean working this case is, with how much he's changed, he doesn't care. The things that he says now is just so unlike Dean. He's calling people skanks in front of their family. That's just not like Dean. He'd have a bit more tact. But I'm actually loving this side of Dean. It's just fun to watch. But after Rudy dies, Dean wrecks his hotel room. That was a cool scene when you see Cass looking at Dean through the mirror in the bathroom, and then you see Rudy looking at Dean through the mirror in the bathroom. That was cool, and yeah, Dean punches the mirror, he wrecks his hotel room, and then he decides to summon Death. Absolutely love Death, so glad he came back. But Death returns, and Dean wants Death to kill him. Because Death's like the strongest thing to kill someone. He's Death. So if anyone could kill Dean, it'd be Death. But it's pointed out that even Death can't kill Dean while he has the mark on his arm. The mark won't let Dean die. So Dean asks Death to just destroy the mark on his arm. He can't do that. Death goes on to tell Dean that a long time ago, God and the archangels were fighting the darkness. Really bad, dangerous thing. They were trying to fight the darkness. God was able to imprison the darkness. By doing that, he made a mark. So darkness got sealed, and God gave this mark to his most trusted archangel, that being Lucifer. But eventually, the darkness with the mark started to corrupt Lucifer, and with that happening, Lucifer changed. He turned on God and the other archangels, so God banished Lucifer to hell, where Lucifer then passed on the mark to Cain. Then Cain passed on the mark to Dean. This mark is what's keeping the darkness from escaping. So Death doesn't want to get rid of the mark because he knows what will happen if he destroys the mark. So then Dean says, just get rid of me. Move me far away so I can't hurt anyone. Death says for him to go away, they must kill Sam. Why? Because if Dean leaves and Sam's still alive, Sam is so stubborn and he loves Dean so much, Sam will go to anything to save Dean. He's proved that. Sam will do anything. So if Sam's still alive and Dean goes away, Sam will still try and find a way to get rid of this mark. Death just can't let this happen. So to take Dean out of the picture, he needs to kill Sam. So Sam and Cass still have Rowena chained up, and they're trying to get rid of the mark of Cain off Dean's arm, not knowing what will happen if the mark goes away. There are a few items that are needed for Rowena to cast a spell to get rid of the mark. I can't remember the first two off the top of my head, but the third thing, probably the most important thing, it needs Rowena's heart. Now, not her literal heart, it means something that she loves, and Rowena's an evil bitch, so she doesn't love anything. Like, she doesn't love Crowley, she wants Crowley dead. So, who is there that Rowena loves? Well, Castiel is able to find out what Rowena loves, because there is someone that she loves. 300 years ago, there was this young Polish boy named Oscar, and Rowena grew to love this kid. Oscar got really ill, so Rowena decided she'll heal Oscar, and then give him immortality. So Oscar is still alive. So Crowley's able to find Oscar and he brings him back to Rowena. Rowena kills Oscar. That's how evil Rowena is. There's only one person left on this earth that Rowena loves, and she just easily killed him. Now there's no one. Rowena is just an evil bitch, but I love her. So Sam finds Dean, and Dean and Sam get into a fight, and then Dean goes to kill Sam using Death's scythe. He goes to kill Sam, tells him to close his eyes, and he goes to kill him. He ends up swinging the scythe straight past Sam and kills Death with it. That's right, Dean killed Death. Just think about that for a second. What the fuck is gonna happen now? Death is dead. Does this mean that no one can die now? That's probably the one thing this next season I'm really looking forward to seeing what's happening. Death is gone. That's huge. But after killing Oscar, Rowena is able to cast a spell to get rid of the mark off Dean's arm, which she does. This bolt of lightning comes down, so to remove the mark off Dean's arm. Happens so quickly, the mark's gone. Everything looks all good. Awesome, I guess. So after Rowena has cast a spell, she ends up breaking away from her chains, and she ends up casting a spell on Crowley and Castiel, and she leaves. She leaves, taking the Codex and the Book of the Damned with her. So obviously, Rowena is going to be the big bad of next season. Well, as well as Metatron's still out there. And the Darkness, which I'll get to. Then Rowena puts another spell on Castiel. Castiel goes rabid and attacks Crowley, and it cuts away right before he gets Crowley. But thinking about that, all the fangirls will be like, oh shit, Crowley's gonna die. Oh shit, Cass might die. Death is dead. I just pointed that out. So, I don't think either of them's gonna die. After that scene, Sam and Dean walk outside the place they were in. Everything looks all good, but then suddenly, all this lightning comes about, starts striking the ground in different spots, and suddenly, black smoke comes up from all these spots, and goes together to make this one huge black cloud of smoke. Holy shit, that's the Darkness. What's gonna happen? The Darkness comes towards Sam and Dean, they get into the Impala, and the Darkness hits him. Obviously you could see it. It was gonna cut the black, and we weren't gonna find out what was gonna happen. I wanna know what happens. That was quite an enjoyable finale. Definitely not my favourite, and I definitely think the cliffhanger from last season, when Dean opened his eyes and showed he was a demon, that's like an insane cliffhanger. Because the end of this season, the cliffhanger kind of looks like a few of the other season cliffhangers. It's like at the end of season 4, when Sam released Lucifer. More importantly, I think this cliffhanger reminds me a lot of the end of season 2, when all hell breaks loose, when all the demons are released from hell. This pretty much looks just the same. It's just a big cloud of black smoke. So this season has been really enjoyable. I think there's been people who have had issues with this season. I haven't. But I love Supernatural, one of my favourite shows. So it takes something really bad for me to hate it. One thing about the season which I didn't really like, which a lot of people probably would agree with me on this, Charlie died. Charlie's like the coolest female character they've got. We got Rowena still, so Charlie's was the best good female character that we have on the show. And now she's dead. Did they really have to kill her off? Charlie was so awesome. I can understand why they did it, because I guess the whole thing about making a death impact you so much is when you kill someone who's insanely likable. So that's what they did. They killed Charlie. It made lots of people lose their shit, which I guess was the idea of it. Let's just hope they don't kill Jodie Mills. She's like the only other good female character left. But this season has been quite enjoyable. There's been a lot of good episodes this season. These last few episodes have just been nuts. I love all these episodes with Dean going bad, and yeah, I love the first few episodes of the season when Dean was a demon. One thing I really wanted to happen in this finale, which a lot of people probably won't agree with me on this, I wanted Demon Dean back. I really did. But near the end of it, I thought it probably won't happen, because last season's cliffhanger was Dean opening his eyes and becoming a demon. They're not going to make the end of this season like something happens and then Dean becomes a demon again, because it happened at the end of last season. So they're not going to do 2 seasons in a row that pretty much the same cliffhanger. It just goes back to me just wanting to see Dean as a demon more, because they got rid of it straight away. Then they kept talking about all season, oh my god, Dean's going to become a demon, Dean's going to become a demon, Dean's going to become a demon. No, he's not. No, Mark's gone, Dean's good. That's what happened. Dean not becoming a demon, I was kind of annoyed at, but also Charlie dying, that was like the biggest disappointment this season. So to move on to what I think could happen next season, I think this is the first time where I really don't know what's going to happen next season. At every finale, I kind of got an idea of what will probably happen. Now, I'm pretty sure I said this way back in my season premiere review. I said something about the way I think this show will end. Season 10 obviously wasn't the end of the show. Now we have season 11. I'm not sure if season 11 will be the end. Now, what I said I think would happen at the end of the show, it wouldn't really work now. Because part of that thing that needed to happen, Dean had to be a demon. But he's not anymore. My idea was that Sam had to cure a demon to complete the trial. So I thought he'd cure Dean, but Sam would die. But Dean was killed. So when he's cured of the demon, he'll just die. That's what I thought was going to happen. So Dean would be dead. Sam dies because of the trials. But then the gates of hell are closed and all the demons go away. So the Winchesters are gone as well as all the demons. That's how I thought it was going to end. But Dean's not a demon anymore. He's fine. So Sam doesn't need to do the trials. He's fine. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to end. I reckon at the end of the show, Sam and Dean will die. They've spent all this time hunting, and as long as they're alive, they're just going to keep hunting. So I reckon it will end with Sam and Dean dying. Like, they'll be able to fix stuff, like the demons will go, there'll be nothing bad in the world anymore, but Sam and Dean will be dead. It's sucky to think like that, but again, who knows when the end of Supernatural is going to be. It could go to season 20 for all we know. Like, I love the show as much as the next person, but I don't think he'll get to season 20. But for next season, like I said before, the main thing I want to see is what happens now. The death is dead. No one dies. Is that what happens? Also, the darkness. One thing I liked was all the darkness when it came about, it was all the black smoke, like demon smoke. So what's going to happen is like just heaps more demons are going to come about, but just stronger? Is this going to be like stronger or something? I'm not sure if like other seasons, this new threat, the darkness, will actually take a physical form. It probably will, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I honestly don't know what's going to happen next season. But then you have Rowena, who's just an evil bitch who needs to die, but I don't want her to die because she's awesome. But definitely interested in seeing what happens now. She's going to be probably the big bad. And I don't think Cass and Crowley are going to die, and I think both of them will team up, Sam and Dean. The four of them will try and get Rowena because she's super powerful now. Maybe Rowena will team up with the darkness if it takes a physical form. Who knows? Hey, for all we know, I only just thought of this like just now while I'm doing this review. What if the darkness, if it takes a physical form, like maybe possesses someone, what if it possesses Rowena? So you have Rowena as an evil bitch already, and then the darkness possesses her, like the main lot of the darkness, and then she's just super powerful. That could happen. I doubt it, but it could happen. That's a good thing about speculation. Guess different things are going to happen. May not be true, but it's just fun to think about it. So overall, this whole season has been really good. I enjoyed the finale. Definitely not one of my favourite finales, but I did enjoy it. So have you seen the finale of Supernatural Season 10? What do you think of it? What was your favourite part? What was your favourite part in this whole season? What do you think will happen next season? Whatever you think, comment below and let me know. And of course, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.